Hello everyone. Today Teacher Sunny is going to explain a profit and loss problem. Now, how do we solve this problem using a graphical method? Listen carefully. Once you learn this problem, profit and loss problems will no longer be difficult for you. Let's first read the question carefully. Class A students are dividing pencils. If each person gets 9 pencils, there will be 45 pencils short. If each person gets 7 pencils, there will be 7 pencils left. How many students are there in Class A? Alright, to solve this problem, we need to draw a diagram to make a comparison. We call this comparative thinking. Okay, first of all, if each individual person gets 9 pencils, let's use a simple circle to clearly represent each person. Everyone receives 9 pencils. But we genuinely don't know precisely how many people there are in total. So I'll just draw 3 in the front and then 2 in the back, just as a visual example. In this particular case, there are exactly 45 pencils short, right? So 45 pencils are indeed lacking here. In the second distribution scenario, each person gets exactly 7 pencils. No matter how we distribute them, the number of people remains unchanged. Right? The number of people hasn't changed. So if each person gets 7 pencils, then there will be a shortage. There will still be 7 pencils short to distribute them evenly to everyone. So here, there are still 7 pencils missing. Alright, let's compare these two distributions. First, we go from giving each person 9 pencils to giving each person 7 pencils. Right? That's saving 2 pencils. Going from 9 pencils to 7 pencils per person, that's saving 2 pencils. Saving just 2 pencils each time, and so on. So what does this really tell us? We'll see. From being short 45 pencils to finally only being short 7 pencils. In other words, the 45 pencils that were missing have in each step. When the organization distributed pencils, so each person got 7, every person saved 2 pencils each time. That's why the shortage decreased from 45 pencils in July to only 7. So, on this side, each time, every person saved 2 pencils in their allocation. So, how many pencils were saved in total? That is, a total of 45 minus 7, which equals 38 pencils were saved. In other words, these 38 pencils were already saved during the process of reducing the allocation from 9 pencils to 7 pencils per person. Alright, so based on this information, we can accurately calculate how many students are currently in Class A. First, we know that 4 distinct groups minus the number of pencils we actually used, which is exactly 38 pencils, right? So, we've successfully saved this many pencils. And since each individual person saved 2 pencils, that means there are indeed 19 students present here. Therefore, we can confidently conclude that Class A has 19 students. Did you fully grasp it? If you did, please kindly give Teacher Sunny a like, follow, and share this valuable information with more people so everyone can learn together. Did you learn well?